Hi everyone, it's Rachel Smith with REMAX up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through this great A-frame right underneath Snow Summit. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are from the street, 41714 Switzerland Road. We are right on the corner of Switzerland and Thrush and right underneath Snow Summit. So this person's backyard is Snow Summit. So this is a little cut through over to Summit Boulevard. And then today we're going to be looking at a 3-bed, 3-bath home listed for $899. Currently is a rental. One of my clients used to own the home and it was a rental back then too. So this one was built in 1974, has some great architecture to it. Obviously some great privacy. You can't even see the trees, like through the trees right here, to see the home. It's fenced in, but there she is, kind of like a little A-frame sunken into the road, into the road. Over here is Thrush. So it's kind of built on this downhill part of the road on Thrush. This one is listed with Nick Labate in our office with REMAX. And these people are just now leaving Snow Summit. So Snow Summit lets out right here. This is an exit only. You can walk up there. You cannot drive up that way unless you're going to the condo complex up here. And then down here is going to lead to Big Bear Boulevard. So square footage on this one is going to be 1987. 3-bed, 3-bath. And in the past, my understanding, I believe, was this was a garage. But it's been converted, and unlike most, you really can't tell that it was. So kind of looking at the exterior, brown in color, all has kind of the gutters right here. Roof is in good shape. Birds like to visit. Let's go check it out. Okay, so here we are at the entry. Door shot. I'm going to close the door and then I'll kind of describe to you where we are going to go. So living, kitchen, dining room this way. It's kind of like a mud room that leads into a bathroom. And then we have another bedroom, laundry, bathroom this direction. So this part could be more of the master layout if you wanted to, just because it does have that attached bathroom. Or you can keep it as it is, which is kind of like the kids' room, game room type thing. So I think what I'm going to do is lead you, because I like to do kitchen, living, dining room first. I'm going to lead you around the bottom floor. We'll go that way afterwards, and then we'll go upstairs. So we'll come back to this room because it does go one full circle. So we've got slate flooring in here at the entryway with the tongue and groove all over in this room. Really nicely done. It almost feels like a sauna in here. So, and then here we have entry into the, I mean, you can close this door, but you don't need to. Okay. So this is leading into the living room. They use this as an overflow sleeping area. You could potentially, if you wanted to, put like an office area right here or something like that. Or another gaming table, or it also does well as extra sleeping too. So with unique houses, you get unique closets. Check this out. I like how that's done. I mean, you can walk in there, step up, and get into everything too. So this one currently is a vacation rental. It is listed with Savvy Bear's vacation rental. I think the stats are on the wall somewhere, so I'll read those off to you shortly. But it is so close to Snow Summit. So here, this one's going to be a single pane window. Nice trim around it. I'll check all the other windows just in case, because sometimes it's just like one window or so. But check this out. This is so cool. So I had a buyer several years ago that used to own this one. And he used it as a vacation rental as well. And it did very well. So let me kind of pan around. So you've got one bedroom down here, you've got another bedroom upstairs, and then you've got the third bedroom that direction. So two bathrooms are going to be down here on this floor. And then we've got the kitchen, living room, dining room. Flooring, laminate flooring, you know, a little bit of area where there's some things, some blemishes, but not too bad. And this one, kind of like an avocado green wood fireplace. Let me see if that has a burner on it. It does not. And then tiled all around it. But I mean, like, check out all these windows, beautiful windows, lots of daylight coming in. You really don't even need lights on in here. But I would almost take off all these curtains just because you're kind of private anyways. You're hidden from the street and there's a lot of like vegetation all around it. So if it were me, I would probably take that off. Let's see. I'm just going to poke our head in here really quick, just because that's going to lead us to that other direction. This is going to be the official bedroom number 1. One thing to point out is there are no, there's no cap to the ceiling right here. So you could finish it and go all the way up if you wanted to. You could, if you wanted to, frame all of this in and just make this all part of the bedroom. It's probably the way to go if you wanted it private. So here's another look at window number 2. It is single pane as well. And then this one is, I would say, a double bed. Probably about all that you could really do in here unless you tried to put the bed this way, but see how it's really defined to having that size of a headboard. Or if you just don't have a headboard and you pull it out, the bed out a little bit more. Interesting, cool to have kind of triangular furniture too to fit the vibe in here. And then from here we will go through to the kitchen. So let's go there first. So here's the dining room. This, I mean, I can touch it. So probably about like 6 foot or something like that. 7 foot, maybe 6.5, I would say. Dining is for about 6 people. And we've also got like a nice little storage area under here that you could close off and store things in. And then in here we have the kitchen. So we've got tile countertops, full floral in there. And then like a bamboo floor. Yeah, bamboo wood. Cabinetry is in all great shape. Kind of like a corbel tile too. Fridge, lots of storage in here, which is nice. And then you also have kind of like these knotty pines in here. Trash compactor, which is a rarer find than most homes that I see up here. Microwave, stove, and then looking out back here, just gonna be kind of the backyard area, but we'll go out there shortly. And then here we just kind of have storage area. Probably if it were me, I'd put some like board games and stuff in here just so, yep, there we go. People had things to do while they're up here. As you walk through the house, you'll see, I mean, this naughty paneling is everywhere. I'm just gonna poke my head back here really quick. So this one, you've got a shed right here that backs up to that bedroom. We are fully fenced back here too. And down there is gonna be the end of the driveway too. So it also comes with a little patch of snow. And let's go through to the first bathroom. So bathroom right here. We do have that slate flooring. And as you saw before, this is where we're gonna lead back into that mud room. Bathroom is in pretty good shape. This is like a marble, older countertop. You could easily replace that with like a above mount sink and a different countertop. But it's great. Got a little heater in here. And now we've got a plastic tub insert. A little bit older on the faucets and things like that, but not too bad. And so you've got two different access points to this. You've got it through the kitchen or off the mudroom. So here we go into the mudroom area. This is where we started. This is also gonna be the laundry. So washer dryer, stackable. We also have a little bit of a more oversized water heater right here. It is double strapped. And then the other thing that we have in here is the furnace. So we do have central heating in here. And then from this direction, we're gonna go over into the second bedroom, which is kind of like the kids' wing is how it's set up. In the past, this one was set up as the master and just kind of had a bed right over here. But here you can see we've got a twin over top of a queen. We've got like a little attic access up there. Pool table. You know, it's kind of a miniature sized pool table. Would have to be moved out too, I would imagine, to play. But we've also got the TV, little sitting area, foosball, and another washer dryer. So technically, what I always recommend is that usually your housekeeper is not going to use your washer dryer. You are going to have 2 to 3 sets if you are using it as a rental, and you would have the dirty. They come in, they take the dirty set, and then they clean the house really quick, and then they put the clean set in. That is how most cleaning companies work up here if it is a vacation rental. So here we are going into the bathroom. I just want to make sure real quick that this door, yep, it can open and close. Do have a lot of storage in here. We've got the closet, but you can see that this is more of like the master bathroom, you know, just having the closet in here, dual sinks, things like that. So they were just choosing to put more people in here, which is fine by me for rental. So in here we have the tile countertops, kind of like a mauve pink as well. And then also the slate flooring, some nice decor. And then the same tile in here. And this is more of kind of like a plastic tub, but this one's a jetted spa tub. And it looks like maybe they took the bracket out of it. They got nice little skylights on both sides too. So then from here, I'm just going to, okay. So from here, we are going to go upstairs and check out the loft area. And then we will tour the outside. So here, if you've seen my other videos, this is how you know it's a rental. It can be grabbed. There's a knob signifying the bottom stair and the top stair. And so here we have, this is what they're using as the master bedroom. This one's a queen size bed. And then it's also got a little balcony off of it as well. But see, again, you could easily get a piece of glass or something to go in there just like this was done. But I think that could be finished off pretty easily. So coming outside on the deck. Deck is in decent shape. We're gonna get a good image of the roof here in a second. Roof still looks like it's got lots of life left in it. Here's that back area that we saw. And you've even got views of Snow Summit up there as well from this direction. These skylights are from that bathroom that we just walked out of. Here's a little oopsies. Those things are pretty easy to fix, but just like a spacing thing. And then we're gonna go, actually let me kind of poke over here, give you a little glimpse of leaning over. And then we're gonna go into the bathroom. It's kind of the master area. Again, marble countertop. This one's kind of neat. So you do have this nice, a little bit larger plastic tub, but a nice like closet in here. So you could, you know, use it as a primary home, definitely as a secondary home, and has years and years and years of experience as a vacation rental. So let me walk you out here really quick. And a lot of our snow has melted, so this puddle out here, let me see if I can hop over it. Okay, so here we are. Entry is around the corner. And you've got several different access points going this direction. You've got this retaining wall to keep the snow kind of away from the house. But look how this beautiful like A-frame just kind of like juts out. It's beautiful. All right, so there you have it. 41714 Switzerland for $8.99. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye.